Hendrik, thank you so much for joining us here at FundForum International. A lot of talk this year about FinTech and disruptive influences in the industry. Is that what you're hearing conversations revolve around?
Yes, thank you very much for having this conference. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's kind of all the challenging topics are up there, not only FinTech, but also what the client really wants, how consumer businesses do so much better for their customers than us. And I think the industry, in a sense, is challenging itself, which reflects a sense of confidence post-crisis. It's not inward looking, it's starting to look at the next level of innovation, pushing itself to a new level, which is a good thing.
Absolutely, that's something very new, isn't it? Because it is an industry, let's face it, that's kind of been billed as burying its head in the sand a bit up until now. Is it genuinely embracing that, or is it slightly kicking and screaming still?
It is quite a monastic industry. We tend to know a lot about what we do, and there is a bit of a moat between us and what I would call the general public. And clear message from the technology world is, wake up, the world's moving on. The person whose money you're running wants to know more, wants to understand more, and wants to be very clear on issues like price and other forms of transparency. And I think that's just it's a big ask, because we need to do a lot to our business to communicate better.
So FinTech's the big buzzword. What does that mean to you, and where do you think that's going?
I am getting the sort of 98, 99 feeling again. You know, that stage, everything was going to be changing. And yes, the internet changed everything, but it wasn't the kind of technology companies that people expected at that point. So a great deal of FinTech will simply be wasted capital. What is true is we have to digitize our business. What is true is we have to manipulate and understand data better. What is true is we've got to get layers of cost out of our business to be efficient, exactly what manufacturing has done. And I think that's where technology will be really important, and where the FinTech winners of tomorrow will be those firms which can supply that and which can do it at scale, because we're a very fragmented industry. So we don't just want one solution for one firm and another for we actually want industry platforms to be created. And I think the debate is going that way, but I can give you one assurance: many of the businesses today calling themselves the FinTech successors of tomorrow won't be around for that long.
But they are leading a charge, if you like. They're a catalyst to it.
Very important charge. And I think innovation is all about that. It's people charging and some winning, some losing. Exactly in our business. I mean, if you go to the asset managers of 20 years ago, very different group of people would be in the global top 50 than today. And we're constantly changing, constantly evolving. So I don't see FinTech as an event or a moment. I see it as a key part of us as an industry adopting available technologies. And all industries are doing that and should be doing that.
Available technologies and transparency for the consumer, if you like. George Blankenship's presentation earlier talked a lot about you having been perceived in the past as these sort of Wizard of Oz behind, in an emerald city that nobody could access. That's got to change. Exactly
what computer people were perceived 20, 30 years ago. They were seen as the wizards. Today they're consumer businesses. And I think that will happen. But at the core of our business, exactly as in technology, there are still people, may not be wizards, but apply disciplined scientific techniques and proper analysis. So we must never throw the baby out with the bathwater. This is not just a marketing business. Marketing is part of this business.
You've got to use all those many years of experience from all those great minds and evolve, rather than just, as you say, throwing it all away.
And learn exactly what happened to the food industry. If you think how London restaurants have evolved over the last 25 years, people are just not happy with lower quality food that they used to be fed, used to get. And the same in our industry. Clients want a better service, they want to know more, and they want to know it fast. And we have to try to deliver. And I think in our industry, that is going to be take some investment, but I can see the investments being made by most of the leading companies.
So watch this space. Hendrik, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.